Hey everyone, Josh here, welcome back to the channel. It's Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm not listing today, but I'm going to show you what I'm listing tomorrow on Monday, just to keep it, one video a day, if that makes sense. So let's get started. First thing that I am listing will be a Swedish glass Viking for £10. It's like an ice sculpture effect. The artist is very well known for doing these sort of like ice sculpture looking styled sculptures. So that's a Viking for £10. I paid 50p for that. I also paid 50p for 4 Pool Pottery cereal bowls. They're going for £12 plus postage, which is nice. I believe, I've literally just looked this up and I've forgotten already. I think it was Harvest Spray, this pattern. This is a light cream colour, like the very old vintage Pyrex coloured dish. Nowadays they're white. This is like a very creamy colour. I believe I'm going to get 25 for that because there's none listed at the moment. There's none like this at the moment. So I'm going to go 25 and lower it as and when needed. I've also got this double planter sort of basket thing for £2. I think that will go for 12. Very tempted to keep this for myself. I've got some succulents at the minute that are the perfect size for this. But I think £12 on that is fine. That's also from the Wales haul, as is these last couple of items. So we're almost done on the Wales stuff. There's like 2 or 3 more things to go. This was all purchased in the middle of the summer when we went to Sea Likes, and it's just been sat in a box. A swan glass, art glass swan hand blown. They originally wanted 10 for it, I believe. No, yeah, they originally wanted 10. I paid £3. I think I can get 15 or 20 for that one, so that's okay. And then, as I said, I keep picking these up. I must have scrolled them away. 2 glass jelly molds. They originally wanted £2 each. I paid £1. So £1 each on them. They go for about £6 each. So that's a good little markup. Probably the worst pickup of that trip was this smoked glass Pyrex sugar and creamer. Now I paid £1.50. It's probably worth about a £5, so not the best pickup, but I'll list it, I'll get rid of it. I just know not to look out for this again. Now I'm just going to show you like one of each of these. I've got 4 of these Noritake soup bowls, and I paid £1.50 for 4 of them. And then I've got 4 of these vintage like vegetable print soup bowls for £2. So 4 of each, they go for usually about £25 each. The Noritake ones might go for a little bit more. One of them is marked Noritake, and these are not marked anything. These are just generic vintage. I think they were given away at petrol stations, but not too sure on that. And number 10, because I was missing it, I would do this wooden carved vase for £2. It's for dried flowers. It doesn't go all the way in, and it's not lined, so you can't put water in it. It's a very nice carved floral vase with some nice sort of like craftsmanship on. I've sold these before for about £15. This one's slightly smaller, so I'll say 10, but 2 into 10 is still a great profit, about £5. So yeah, that should be good. Now I'm going to go, because it's Christmas, I want to enjoy myself. But as I said, these items will be listed tomorrow. So the end screen may not be accurate. I might change the price or lower them or higher them. But it's accurate at the time of like recording the video. So I will see you tomorrow on Boxing Day for another 10 and then like an updated end goal. So I'll see you soon. So it's actually better lighting here. That's odd. This is my eBay stuff, eBay shelves. I've got stacking boxes here with dehumidifiers because it gets quite wet in here. Spare boxes, load of listed stuff, big load of plates, etc, etc. Anyway, this is day 2. This is Boxing Day. I'm also going to be filling up the box I've emptied on day 3 because I'm away at my partner's house for the next 5 days till New Year's Day. And I'm still doing 10 a day, and he's more than happy with me to do my eBay work. So I need to fill this up with about 40 items to list whilst I'm there. So I've got to go through my unlisted stock, get 10 for today for Boxing Day, and then another 40 in here. I might run out of stuff. I'm worried now. It's getting to the point where I'm like, I don't have a lot left. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go and try and get that sorted because I need to get that sorted. I haven't done any listings today. I've done photographs for the stuff for yesterday. I haven't done my 10 for today. And I've got to now manage 40 for the week. It's gonna be a chaotic week. Why I decided to do this challenge over Christmas, over New Year, whilst I knew I was not gonna be home for a week, it's beyond me. I don't know. I feel a bit stupid, but it's fine. It's fine. We manage. But yeah, this is my very messy room. Like, it's very, very messy. I don't want to show you any lower down because there's just boxes everywhere. Just like a warehouse now, in a way. So that's 40 items in a box. I've kind of picked small items purely because I'm moving into someone's flat. I feel it's very rude to just drag in like a massive box full of Pyrex and go, I know you said you're fine with me doing my eBay, but you know, here's my Pyrex. So I've picked a small box, and the smallest items are unlisted. It's probably not going to be £100 worth a day, but I'm going to take stamps with me to bulk it up. So you're going to have to bear with me. Obviously, when I do these days, there might be some stamps in there as well, just to make it £100 value. But I'm doing my best with what I have to do. But there's some nice stuff like this I got for 50p. It's beautiful. Nice pottery candle holder. By Ron and Jean Whitting. What else in there? Some poor pottery, some crystal salt and sugar peppers, Mainsley, Fiesta glass picture, loads of stuff. I'll go through it obviously on the days, but I think that's a respectful size just to dump in someone's flat and be like, that's my work, sorry. It should all be fine. But let's get into today's stuff, because I expect you're all waiting for that. We're back in this horrible lighting for the last day of this week. As of tomorrow, it should be a much nicer, brighter location. Let's get into today's listings, which I will do throughout the week. Again, very, very busy over Christmas and the next few days, moving out temporarily and stuff like that. So I'm doing my best. 10 items will get listed, just maybe not on the day that I say they're being listed. For example, Christmas days, I did 5. And then whilst I was sat, waiting for dessert, I was actually listing pictures onto drafts. So it's been a very busy, busy week. Even though it's Christmas, I haven't stopped. Right. I've tried grabbing the bigger stuff, because obviously I wasn't taking that with me for the rest of the week. J.J. clear steak plate. I just sold, I can actually show you, 3 Pyrex clear glass plates for £20 plus postage. These do quite well. I picked these up and fill a bag for £1 each. So the clear stuff is very, very good. It sells the best because it's clear, but it does mark and scratch very easily, so don't pick it up if it's marked. About 10, I think these are, 7 to 10. Something else I've had for ages. The camera won't pick it up very nicely. If I do that, you can see maybe... There you go. You can kind of see if I do it like that. It's like a... I wouldn't say it's brass. It's just like a metal pressed floral design, like a daisy pattern in the centre. There we go. Lighting is terrible in this room. That's better. Yeah. It's one of them. I think about £8 on that. I've had that for 50p for God knows how long. It's got to be about 2 years, I think. A Denby plate, dinner plate that I've had for ages. Haven't listed it because trying to colorize the Denby, so they do all these different color patterns. Trying to figure out which color is which is very hard, I've realized. But this one is a special one for Hall. Can't read the bit under it, but it says Hall. So I should be able to put Hall Denby in it. I think it's a special one made for a certain company or restaurant or something. But yeah, usually about £7 on them. A Bell Creamer. I thought this was listed. I had this in my stock for about a year and it wasn't listed. That's why it wasn't selling. These usually sell really well. The Bell cream makers, you used to put your cream in there and you would aerate it through and it would make your thickened cream in here. I believe that's how it worked. Or you maybe put hot milk in here or something. You would put something in here and you would aerate it into the bottom bit. They usually sell for about £15. I think the market might have dropped to about tenner. Again, I will put the total here. But that's a good one. I picked them up for about 50p usually. I picked these up in one of the last car boots I ever went to before having to stop. 2 vintage fruit effect gold rimmed glasses. I'm going to sell them together, even though they're obviously not matching. I think they would just go better together. I'm going to sell them for £12.99 plus postage. They were filler bags, about 50p each. A very boring pressed glass jug. I wouldn't say creamer, it's a bit big for creamer. Probably like a £5. It's just getting rid of it. I've had that for ages. It's too nice to throw away or back to charity shop. But it's not nice enough to sell for a tenner. A very nice pottery dish. It's been used as fat storage though, so that needs to have a very good soak and a very good clean. That's why it hasn't been listed, because I have to clean it, but it's beautiful. Nice lidded sort of pottery dish. I think I paid £2 for that one, and it should be worth about 15. I think I'm actually listing more than 10 today, because I just want to get rid of these bowls. Xanabar. I've sold this pattern before in the plates. It sells quite well. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bowls there for about £15, I believe. That's the kind of stuff I pick up and fill a bag. There's usually just stacks and stacks of bowls and plates, and I pick out the good ones usually. The same goes for these 4 pool potteries. I paid 50p through like a rummage box kind of person. 4 pool pottery bowls, I think about the £10 mark. They're very similar to the ones I shown you the day before. Very similar to the ones that I've literally just shown you in the last video, but the splotching, the like marking in the inside is a lot darker on these ones, so I'll list them separately rather than one listing and then 2 quantity. But yeah, those 4 are going up for 10, so I'll do these for 10 as well. And then the last 2 things, nice and easy, nice and quick. This pattern is the Boots Floral Fruits or something, very vintage, when Boots used to sell kitchenware and people used to buy like dinner sets for weddings, you know, as wedding gifts. So my parents actually have this exact pattern from Boots as a wedding present, I believe. So that's how I recognised it. I think it's worth about £7 for the 4 placemats. And then just to get rid of them, I've got 6 Eternal Bow placemats. Not in the best condition, but I think they go for about £15. I'll double check. But again, just bulking it up, getting rid of stuff. I have now emptied another box. Another one of these boxes. Another box! So far on this challenge, we've emptied 2 boxes, and we've condensed it down to 1, 2, 3... Well, actually 4 boxes, if you think the one that I'm taking now to my partner's is also empty, and there's also another box like that which I took from, which is empty. So I say 4 boxes this week I've now cleared, which is good. I wanted to get the box stuff out the way because I just want... The plan is in my head, because like I just showed you my shelving, I've got these 2 racks in front of me for unlisted stock. That's how I've always wanted it to be. Unlisted on these 2, listed on these 3. You might be wondering why 2 unlisted. I like to do bundles of stuff, so I was thinking having like little drawers or little boxes I can put little bundle fodder in. But it hasn't really worked, so hopefully they'll be cleared and I'll get that sorted. So I'm going to go and get some stuff sorted ready for the week, because I'm going to be very busy. It's going to be very topsy-turvy this week, so I'm sorry if they're a little bit mishmash, but there will still be videos.